We'll just get YouTube. Ace of Hearts here again. Today we're gonna do a different type of video. This is just gonna be like issues with the Lakers game last night, because I was so angry watching that game last night, and we have to go over it. I have 6 main issues with how they played last night. So yeah, I'm gonna just get it started. All right. Anthony Davis, why do you never post up to start the game? Like, why do you keep taking jumpers? Like, you're taking jumpers against Jay Crowder, Cameron Johnson, Dario Saric, all these small Mikal Bridges. Like, you're taking jumpers against these small forwards when you should be taking advantage of your size and your height in the paint. And that's your fault. That's literally your fault. Like, there's nothing stopping you. You're just not being aggressive. Like, you're playing soft, and you've been doing it all season. Stop pulling jumpers to start the game. That's the end of the discussion. You can't be taking jumpers, and you're 6'10" big man who's skilled in the paint. Like, you can't do that. LeBron, I don't care if he's like 100% or if he's not 100%. This is the playoffs. He can not only have 13 shots. I don't care that he shot a decent percentage. He needs to take more than 13 shots. We need at least 20 shots out of him, and we need at least 20 shots out of AD. That's what it needs to be. We're not going to win games with him being passive. I don't care about the 10 assists. I don't care that he's trying to get his teammates involved. I don't care about any of that. If we're going to win a championship, he needs to take more than 13 shots. I think, how many did he make? He made like 6 or 7. Like I said, I don't care about the percentage, but he can't take 13 shots. He has to take at least 20. He has to take at least 20. Yeah, he passed way too much, wasn't aggressive. The whole team just wasn't aggressive. But I'll get into that later. Frank Vogel. Like, these rotations are horrible. I don't understand why we didn't play Marc Gasol a minute last night when the only center they have is DeAndre Ayton. That's the only true center that they have on the floor, and we didn't play Marc Gasol to spread the floor or to create passing lanes or any of that. We didn't play him 1 minute. And whenever we went on a run, he would take LeBron out. I don't know if y'all heard, but there was this thing about LeBron only wanting to play, or the Lakers only wanting to play LeBron 29 to 30 minutes. Y'all have to cut that out. This is the playoffs. This isn't regular season rehabilitation. Y'all can't stop taking LeBron out when we're on runs. Because if you guys watch the games, whenever he comes out of the game, that's when we go down. He needs to stay in the games when we're on runs. Okay, if we're gonna take him out, we need to be up when we take him out. That's what it needs to be. This reason probably angered me the most between Anthony Davis just being soft and the next point I'm about to make, but not taking advantage of the bonus. Alright, so we were in the 4th quarter. There was like 7 or 8 minutes left in the quarter. We were up, or we were down. I honestly can't remember what it was, but it was between 7 points and 13 points. It was between that range that we were down. We had the bonus for 8 minutes or 7 minutes left in the quarter. LeBron didn't drive. Anthony Davis did not drive. The only person who drove was Alex Caruso, and he only did it 3 times. Why are we not taking advantage of the bonus? And on top of that, we have to talk about the free throws. I think they went, I honestly can't remember the percentage, but I know it wasn't what it needed to be. We missed way too many free throws. Anthony Davis missed like 3. I think LeBron missed 3. But yeah, we didn't take advantage of the bonus at all. All we wanted to do was shoot jumpers the whole game. That's literally all we wanted to do. We're not a 3-point shooting team. We aren't the Clippers. Like, the Clippers, okay, maybe they can get away with a game just by shooting 3s. The Lakers, we can't do that. We have defense, and we have 2 of the best players in the world. That's literally all we have. We're not a 3-point shooting team. So when we get in the bonus, we can't just settle for jumpers. We have to attack the rim, and we have to make our free throws, especially our 2 best players on the floor. This problem, honestly, I don't even know. Nah, this pissed me off the third most, behind not taking advantage of the bonus, and Anthony Davis just not being aggressive. Why did we let Devin Booker ISO? Why did we let Devin Booker ISO in the fourth quarter? One of the most clutch players in the fourth quarter. We let him ISO the entire. We let him ISO. First of all, we let him ISO the entire game, but we really let him ISO in the fourth quarter. He gave us 34 points in his first playoff game. He's never been here before. And Monty Williams is gonna sit over there and talk to his team, talking about, oh, we've been here before. We're prepared for this. No, y'all aren't. Y'all not prepared. Y'all not prepared for the playoffs and all this different type of stuff. Lakers, we basically, we didn't let you win, but we weren't aggressive at all. And we really weren't aggressive by letting Booker ISO in the fourth quarter. Why would we let Devin Booker ISO when Chris Paul was out and he wasn't playing to the Chris Paul standard, but they can double team AD and LeBron whenever they want? Why are we not double teaming the only person that's scoring on the other team? Why? There's just so many questions about letting him ISO. It wasn't. I don't know what Frank Vogel was doing on that end. Frank Vogel did not do a good job this game at all. And I love Frank Vogel, I really do. But his defensive schemes, absolutely horrible. Rebounding. We lost the rebound battle. I think it was 33-47. We have Andre Drummond, Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Kuzma, and we're getting out-rebounded by DeAndre Ayton alone. It was just a lack of hustle. It wasn't even like Ayton was jumping over people. He was moving people out the way. We literally just weren't attentive to getting rebounds. Like we would let the rebound just go out. Like we wouldn't even hustle for it. And we got out-rebounded. There's no, if anything else happens, the Lakers should never get out-rebounded. That's one thing that we literally that should never happen with the Lakers. That's the one thing that we can't let happen ever. They can score on us, they can hit more threes, they can draw more fouls, they can create more turnovers, but we can't get out-rebounded. That just can't happen. The last point I'd make kind of goes into this point. Just aggressiveness. Like we didn't play Laker basketball. It was just like we were there, but we weren't playing. Like we were just there, like in uniform. Like we were putting on a show or something. Like we weren't even trying to do what we do. We were just there just to entertain. Like we weren't even trying to play basketball. There was a play in the fourth quarter that really pissed me off. Dennis Schroeder, he saved the ball out of bounds, and there was a whole team. I think it was Drummond was there, Caruso was there, and I think LeBron was there. I honestly can't remember. But Schroeder saved it on a really good hustle, and no one even tried to get the ball. And it wasn't like the Suns were in position to get it; they just hustled harder. That's really all it was. So yeah, we didn't care. Like we didn't care to win that game at all, and we only lost by 9. I just named 7 different reasons why we lost that game, and we only lost by 9. We only lost by 9. So I don't understand. But to be fair, I'm trying not to get too upset because last season, the Lakers dropped game 1 in the first round and the second round. The teams that had no business beating us. So maybe this is just a feel-like game, but 7 reasons why we lost that game, and we only lost by 9 points. And I hope Twitter and I saw on Instagram and Twitter, people are lighting up AD. They're like bullying him, and I hope he sees it, because he needs to get off GTA RP. He needs to stop doing these commercials. That little corny Ruffles commercial. He needs to stop doing that, and he needs to get in the gym and practice posting up. And another thing about posting up, someone was trying to tell me that AD isn't strong enough to post up. You don't have to be strong to move. You don't have to be strong to move somebody in basketball. You really don't. You have to put a move on somebody. You can't just nudge them. You have to put a move on somebody. Like you actually have to try. You have to be aggressive. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I hope NBA Twitter does what they did to Paul George last season. Because AD needs to get it together. The only difference between AD and Paul George Paul George has a history of screwing up in the playoffs. AD doesn't. So he just wasn't. I don't know what's wrong with AD. He might be going through something mentally, but I hope all the fans get bully him into playing better. Like, make all the jokes, make all the memes, send it to him, send it to the Lakers, do whatever y'all need to do to get him to play right. Like dig deep, like try and offend him, really trying to offend his basketball skills, or like his basketball identity, because he needs to play better. But yeah, man, this has been your boy Ace of Hearts. I'm trying to smile because I'm trying to be happy, because I still think we're gonna win the series. But that was the hardest game to watch all season long. That was the hardest game to watch. But yeah, been your boy Ace of Hearts. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, if there's anything I missed about the game. And yeah, man, this has been your boy Ace of Hearts. I said that twice. As always, I love you guys, and peace.